Can you use what you have to get what you want? Hi, my name is Cherish E. Egboni, the Lady Seed. Welcome to Women in Motion series Unfiltered. Here we have honest conversations about the realities of womanhood, motherhood, purpose, ambition, growth, you name it. No filters, no pretense, just real conversations with women, for women, to women, about women. Guys, you know how we do it here. So yeah, let's dive in. Before we get right into it, I have two disclaimers. Disclaimer number one, Women in Motion series is not a podcast. So yes, aside YouTube, in the meantime, you will not be seeing us on Spotify, AudioMac, Apple Music, or any other audio streaming platform that you know. So this is our official channel for now. You should look forward to seeing us on Netflix, Amazon Prime, actual television, and the likes. Disclaimer number two, this is not the original content I had planned for the Women in Motion series, but you know how they say life happened, motherhood happened, and most importantly, growth happened. And I think that's what makes this series even more special. So this is going to be the most unfiltered version of me that you're going to be seeing. Now let's get right into it. So on today's episode of our Unfiltered series, I'm going to be sharing a real life story with you, and I'm sure this is going to be very relatable because a lot of us go through this, and I'm speaking especially to women. And our theme for today is building on a shoestring budget. So have you ever had a dream, a vision, an idea that required a lot of resources, a lot of funding, was something really novel, and you were looking to, heavily invest in it, both your personal finances, source for funding, and when you got to actualizing that vision, it just didn't work out? Sounds like you, right? Yes, it's also my experience. Before we started Women in Motion series, there was the blueprint. In fact, we had the blueprint, we had how we wanted to run, and it is still going to require a whole lot of funds. When I started making the inquiry, the budget was not smiling at me. I was like, wait, how are we going to get this done? And I stalled a bit. I was looking to see how we could get the funding, how, who was willing to invest. But you know what they say, if you haven't started a thing, to get investors rather, it hard. But I decided that, look, there's a timeline that I have, and it's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if it doesn't meet up to the entire blueprint that I had in mind. How about we just start? Here I am. I crossed 7 seas to record this video for you, and it goes to say that there is beauty in starting. There is so much that can be done when you decide to start. Of course, this is how we are starting the Women in Motion series. Like I said, it was not the original plan. So from this video and from this little story of mine, I want you to take 3 things home. Number 1, perfectionism is usually procrastination wearing a disguise or wearing a mask as excellence. So I'll take that again. Perfectionism is procrastination most times disguised as excellence. Yes, you want it to be perfect. Like I wanted Women in Motion to start on a very perfect note. You want it to be a high standard. But most times you think that you're an excellent person just because you want everything to align. Usually that's just you procrastinating. Why have you not started? Oh, it's because the budget is not budgeting. I've not gotten as many or as much funds as I want, so I haven't started. But there are a whole number of people who started anyways, and that is the beauty of building on a shoestring budget. Can you use what you have to get what you want? I don't mean it in the way that they usually use that statement, but what do you have with you, right? Instead of waiting for the perfect conditions, the perfect time, you can start, and along the lines every other thing will align. Did you get that? Along the lines every other thing will align. Number 2, resourcefulness is a greater asset than capital. Look, like I said, can you use what you have to get what you want? What do you have in your hands? The thing that you think is not worth using. That's something that you can start with. A wise creator that I love and respect so much said something. He said, when you are out of options, you become more creative. Yes, so like me, I was out of options and I had already prepared my content calendar. But when I looked at the fact that it was not going to be possible to start with the original blueprint, I asked myself, what can we do? Okay, let's do an Unfiltered series where you see my blunders, you see my mistakes, I tell you how it is as it is, right? And here we are doing this. So yes, you can be resourceful with what you have. It's a greater asset. You may not have the capital that you need, but you have something. Use that thing to get what you want. And finally, I want to say this to you, my ladies: start anyway, start regardless. And to start a thing, you have to stop something. So you have to stop being late, you have to stop procrastinating, you have to stop second guessing yourself, you have to stop doubting your visions, you have to stop doubting that idea, you have to stop waiting for the perfect time in order for you to start. Because the beauty about starting is it gets better as it goes. This same wise creator that I love and respect so much said something. He gave an analogy and he said, when a tap has not had water run through it for a long time, and then finally you turn off the faucet on this very beautiful morning and water starts to run out, the water that comes out is dirty water. But in order to stop that dirty water from coming out, you don't turn off the faucet. No, you let the dirty water flow out. Because after the dirty water comes the clean water. So consider this me letting the dirty water flow out, as I haven't spoken to the mic in 2 years and I'm a bit rusty. But when the dirty water comes out, there you have the clean water. So yes, this is your cue to start that business, start that vision, start that idea, start that organization, start that relationship, start the process, and in the process everything begins to align. I hope that you have gotten something valuable from this video. Like, leave a comment, share this to those women and those sisters, or even the guys that you think need this to hear this or watch this video. I will see you in my next video. Till I come your way again. Ciao. Sending so much love.